have almost 100 hours in it already. Holy shit. Yeah, Neon White is not as good for viewing, for sure, 100%. It's grinding stuff, so not everyone's into watching that. All right, let me change the title and everything. Neon Brown. Do, 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 do. Monster Sanctuary. I'm gonna make a command too, just to explain. Okay. Level Rush. Level Rush is just playing all the levels in a row, isn't it? Yeah, so play with a limited selection of random monsters to test your team building skills. You start with 3 random ones in each area. You'll gain a new random egg from a treasure chest. You can't get monster eggs through any other means except for certain story events. Like, you always get a fish at the Sun Temple place. I'm not doing permadeath. Alright, banana. Let's see what we get. Will I get a shitty starting monster? Lion's pretty good. I'm not gonna, like, name all the monsters after Twitch chat. That'll take too much time to do again. What are our other 2 guys? Mimic and Drangdon, I think? Interesting. I haven't really used either of those much, so I'm not sure. Not good there. Stretchy's okay, I'll stretch, fine. Mimic has no gold, yeah, but the thing is, I've never once ran out of gold or had gold issues. Ring equipment values are increased by 80%. That's cool. I don't think I've seen that on any other monster. So rings in particular would be busted on this guy. Interesting. No guarantee that we'll find rings necessarily. I usually take the first few battles in each area so you don't, like, fall behind on levels. After that, I'm probably gonna try... Now we're not gonna find any, probably. Probably gonna try to find a late game monster that is spawning in an early area somewhere here, because we can farm it for good drops. Monsters still drop what they would normally drop. So you can get, like, shift stones early and stuff. Also, I'm not too worried about getting 5 stars or anything right now. Kind of hard to do that when you have a bunch of level 1s. That guy's fairly late. He probably dropped some decent materials. Creative game mechanics. This is a really good game. There's like over 100 monsters, and every single one of them has a skill tree. And yeah, there's a lot of overlap, but each monster is pretty unique. And there's like a ton of viable strategies that you can use. So if anyone hasn't seen this game before, I definitely recommend it if you're into like monster battler type games. It's a lot more complicated than like Pokemon, for example. Alright, Let's grab that first. Get an ice attack for the Mimic. I'm just gonna level up Ignite for this guy. Usually want to start by just getting the attacks leveled up. Then I look at the other stuff. Your brain is too smooth for anything more complex than Pokemon. I mean, it's pretty daunting at first, but it's not that bad. It's really fun to figure out working combos and stuff. Yeah, same, Sanazu. I wasn't sure if I was going to be into it, but turns out I'm super into it. Nice, Kefka. I love this game. It's so good. I have never played a Pokemon game, that's true. Well, I've played Pokemon Snap, and I've played Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64. That's it. The one thing I'm hoping we find early is a mount. It makes it so much more painless. Increases your movement speed, so... Give the ring to the Mimic. I have not played Pokemon Go, no. I'm not gonna stress too much about like who gets what gear early on. We're gonna replace all that very quickly. As soon as we find any high level stuff, we'll start getting like really nice drops. These guys are also pretty late game, so they could drop good stuff. If we're lucky. That would be an outdoors commitment, true. And we can't have that, can we? No outdoors for this dino. Hey, 5 stars. Yeah, those are pretty late game materials. No, they're scaled to the area. If they had late game stats, I wouldn't even scratch them. Troll, huh? Troll is water or earth? Water. It's got armor break. It's got a punch AoE right away. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna replace the lion just because, like, I start with the lion a lot of the time on randos, and I just, you know, just want to use different monsters. I don't know if he's the best one to take down, but... Troll is insane. Nice. That's what I like to hear. Gonna start off by unlocking that AoE. And if I find a high-level weapon, I'm gonna give it to him, obviously, for the AoE with the massive damage. For all troll fans in Rex Chat, of course. I'm just gonna skip that. Give him the Morning Star. It's a bit more damage. So I can have the Cestus. Oh, I was looking at chat. I guess we're doing this fight. Fair enough. Alright, he doesn't have enough mana to use it? That's unfortunate. We need to figure that out. Look at this top tier menuing. God Gamer. Damn, close one. That's very unfortunate. Troll's got some issues. You gotta pamper him. Fair enough. Again, like, I'm probably not choosing, like, the absolute optimal choices here. I don't really care. I mean, if I win the fight, I get the XP. That's the main thing with these fights right now. Anything that drops a Shift Stone or, like, high-level weapons or anything like that is top priority. Goblussy. I haven't really used goblins. They're not really that good unless you have all of them, I don't find. Do we have anything with mana? What is it with the frames? Is it just me or is like... I don't know, it's like the menus are lagging or something. Yeah, it makes sense, Halo Fire. It's probably worth fighting 3 of these guys. Late game drops and everything. How long does one rando take? I could probably finish one in a stream, I guess. They don't take too long because you can get higher level gear earlier. The biggest time sink is when you hit a wall and you need to like farm. Just like farm XP or something, which happens sometimes. I haven't used Goblin Pilot too much. I find I get a lot of the same monsters, and part of the reason for that is that, like, they have to give you monsters with, like, the required movement abilities at certain points. So that does limit it a bit. But I always end up, like, with, I don't know, with, like, the same exact party ever. At the very least. What's up, Lankle? Okay. Don't know where I'm going. At this early point, you're not really, like, worried about making a team very much. You can't really can't really influence that a whole lot. I'll just take what I get. Walnut. Yeah, I mean, there's only so many fish that have the swim ability, so you're always gonna get one of those at that point. It does give you some variety in the other abilities for the most part, though. Like what you find when. Sometimes you get like the high flight ability early on, and you can just go up into the workshop and get some nice stuff, which is good. Yeah, Griffinix is so nice because it's got the super fast movement speed. Griffinix is like the one mount that has fast speed and high jumping as well. So it just gets busted. Goblussy. God damn it. It's probably gonna be like 3 stars, but whatever. I think on my first rando I got Griffinix early and it was super nice. Madlord is pretty good. Oops. You've broken Sun Palace by not doing the levers in order. Had a fish early, so be careful. Interesting. I had a bug with Sun Palace one time where I would pull a lever, it would do the cutscene, and then I would like, it would come back and I'd be like in some random location, and then I would have to redo it and it would just keep doing that. And eventually it worked for some reason. I have no idea what that was about. It's super weird. Just noticed we can do the AoE now. Oh yeah, it's super nice we can get shift stones like immediately. That's almost impressive that I missed the levers, Oreo. Not even just once either. Multiple times somehow. There's a chest down there, but it's just 100 gold or something. And there's some stuff over it. Like I'm not gonna like go out of my way to go down side paths to get early game stuff too much. I'm just gonna go. Let's see. Just pull that up. Oh shit, Mimic has Flurry of Blows too, nice. You mean those background things? God damn it. Yes. You know what I wish, though, for the rando runs? What I wish we could have, more than anything, is the ability to disable the puzzles. Just have anything that's a puzzle, just have it opened up and done. I don't need to redo the same fucking lever puzzle and that stupid area down at the bottom after you get all the things, whatever they're called. Drives me nuts. There's an area later in the game that's like super convoluted. You have to go back and forth a whole bunch of times, and it sucks having to do it every time. So that'd be a nice feature. Alright. And then the champion fight. Oh, this guy. This guy actually has really high damage. Is it an obligatory area? Yes, you have to go there to get the key. Unfortunately. Did we get the results of the NFD tournament? I think we're still only on like the second round or something. Start on speedrunners too? I imagine it would be, yeah. I don't think this is too popular of a speed game, sadly. Blobberg? No, it's, fuck, it's just like the grayish area with all the levers, and you get the key of power at the end so that you can go open the tower. Underworld, yeah, that one. Yeah, the castle, that place sucks. Just having to do it every single fucking time drives me nuts. Oh, let's get the skills. Poison wouldn't be too bad to have. Let's get to this, because if we get a really high level thing that gives me a lot of health, this guy will be OP for the early game. And I don't know, I'll just level that up. Not really too crucial. So far, I haven't found any monsters that are going to be too good for farming or anything, sadly. After we get out of this area, though, it's going to open up a bit, so we'll be able to get, like, 3 new monsters right away and check a bunch of stuff. Hopefully one of them is a mount. If we get a mount, we can also do another 2 areas right away. Where am I going? Maybe the side paths have them? Nah, they're just going to be the same monsters elsewhere from this zone. I might have to level up for this fight, I don't know. We'll see. When did I get Leaf Slash? Did I pick the wrong... I didn't mean to unlock that. I thought I leveled up Corrosive Jabs. Confused. No, I didn't think I got that for... Oh, for the HP, right, because I had to... Yeah, that's why I don't have any memory of it. That makes sense. I think we should be okay here. The monsters you won the first playthrough? Nice. This monster does a lot of damage. He's pretty beefy. I don't know, we're probably gonna lose? Oh, I should disable the cult totem thing. And the extension in general. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose. If they randomize the movesets. I wish the chests on the ground and stuff were randomized. I don't know why they're not. I'm actually not sure. Do I need to beat that guy to go to the hold? Can I just fuck off? Also, do I have a no, I don't have a shard if I want to come back. You don't? Okay, I'm out of here then. We'll come back for him later. At least I'm not playing permadeath. Yeah, fuck that. I'm good. Take a couple of these fights as we're going, because we're kind of underpowered. What will be magical? A random word out of mouth run? What did I just read? I'm confused. A random word out of mouth run? Yeah, I don't know about permadeath mode. That seems like it'd be really, really hard. I mean, there are smoke bombs. You can always flee from battles that you're not gonna win. Unless your monster just dies on the first turn. In which case you're fucked. Yeah, I'm not super interested in the permadeath mode. I really like Randomizer Bravery though, it's a fun combo. My main problem with my first playthrough was I had too many options. I didn't know what to pick. So it's nice just having like a small selection and having to make a team out of it. Forces you to like try different stuff. All right. Go say hi to the blacksmith. Right, so we have to do Blue Caves first, and then we can go to Dungeon and Forest. Ooh, nice. Oh. Give him the +2. Give him the Morning Star. Assess this for him. Yeah, flying or a mount would get me to Snowy Peaks. Or if by some crazy shenanigans I got Earth and Lightning before either of those, we could also go to the Sun Palace. We can go there through Snowy Peaks otherwise. I don't know where I'm going, can't go that way. Alright, let's see what our second monster is. Right after we tell Will to fuck off. It's a mount! Let's go. Hell yeah. Yeah, me either. Halo. I'm just gonna move him there. Dodo Burb. That lightning snake guy is pretty annoying. Tends to be a problem. Yeah, if you do fail the permadeath, you can still keep playing, but kind of would defeat the purpose. If I was trying to do permadeath mode, I'd probably just start a new permadeath run, personally. Alright. 4 stars. Robbed. Get that. And I don't know. Usually around level 6 or 7, I start saving up for the level 10 stuff. Not particularly interested in any of that. Permadeath mode just sounds like grind until we can't die mode. Yeah. I guess that's one way you could approach it. Wait, Bracelet has mana regen, right? I'm kind of having mana issues, so... Pretty sure you can make this... Yeah. So that way I don't have to fuck around with the levers twice. First Permadeath Bravery run, you started with... Who? Oh, the Lightning Rock Snake, dude. For some reason, there's like certain monsters you run into that are like a pain to fight, but I don't know, I can't seem to like use them effectively myself sometimes. Alright. Chest here. Can't get up there. Don't have what I need for that. I think this monster can drop a good rare weapon. I think it has the Thorn Tendril. So I'll definitely do this. See if we get lucky. Dino Mouth moved, but no words came out. Maybe it's picking up the sound of the fan. Shouldn't be, it's pretty quiet. Give me delicious weapon. Oh my god, I can't believe all those misses. There's probably more of those guys though, so we'll get more chances. Alright. Honestly, my favorite weapon is just the Moon Sword, just for the stats. This is nice. I also like the Abyssal Sword a lot for teams that are doing like debuffs and buffs. It's good synergy. That sword has like a 60 or 80% chance or something when fully upgraded to either randomly debuff an enemy or randomly buff one of your party. It's super nice. Did I invite a fan over to my house? That would be, probably not the greatest idea. Thank you for the year, Kimodactyl. No to you too, I guess? We did beat Cult Game, yeah, there was very little left. Yeah, that's one of the main things in the rando. I usually try to find later game monsters to farm early for their good shit. Come on, drop me something good. You know you wanna. The no is to Twitch, forcing you to enter a message. Ah, gotcha. I don't believe there's any way you can be soft locked now. As far as I know. Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag. I honestly don't mind the fact that sometimes you can just be, like, kind of overpowered. It's kind of fun at randos. Sometimes it's just fun because, like, you find good shit early and you steamroll. Other times it's fun because it's challenging and you gotta figure it out. Yeah, I've never had any kind of soft lock situation. Yeah, I usually hit 1 or 2 walls in a run, and I have to like rethink my setup or just level up something or something. 2. It's better than that. These guys are from the DLC, so I don't know what they have, but they probably have something good. These tar dudes. Oh, they hate that. See if we can finish that guy off with the AoE. No, never mind. Yeah, you end up having to skip a lot of the treasure. It's probably not going to be a very high rating. You can still get lucky, though. You never know. Die, damn you. 2 stars. Hey, ruby's good. That's one of the rarest materials. Not mad about getting a ruby. One thing I need to do is memorize more what stuff is even worth going for. Like, I know there's, I think, 2 chests in here. Are they worth it? Probably not. It's always good to get materials. Double jump, yeah, that's very, very nice pickup. Yeah, we'll fight them. They're all pretty late game. Let's focus down this dude. Finish him with the AoE this turn if we have enough mana. Oh shit, I didn't notice the other guy didn't have a shield. Oh, whatever. I'll kill you then. Makes no difference to me. This is actually looking kind of dicey. Let's do that. Kill the one guy and get a chunk off the other. Alright, one guy dies. Steel and silver, also good. I find I run out of steel a lot. I end up having to grind, like, farm steel pretty often. Usually there's a monster, at least one monster in one of the early areas that drops it so you can just farm the shit out of it with AoEs. Once you're high enough level. AoEs and monster bells. One of these guys needs the sustain ring. I guess you need it more. Just buy it once you get that point. Well, I'm talking before you have the ability. I usually, honestly, don't get the ability to buy steel until I'm pretty much done. I usually finish in, like early 30s. Well, 30, 32. And I haven't killed enough champions. Alright, depending on what this is, we may have to go farm. If it's some bullshit. Honestly, I have no idea if we can beat this. Let's find out. Okay. It's a decent amount of damage. I'm thinking we're gonna lose. This doesn't look so good. I do have a couple levels I could use. Oh my god, he's healing too. I do have a couple levels I could use, but it may be better to just go do some fights. How many potions? Oh yeah, I never... You wanna know something hilarious? I still have... That was the first item I've ever used. I don't know what is wrong with me. Oh, I forgot about corrosive jabs. Oops. I didn't use a single item in my first playthrough or on any of my randos. When am I moving? Totally soon. Definitely. 100% soon. Guess I'll just potion through this guy so we can keep moving. Things will open up a lot after this. I honestly forgot that I could use items. It did not at any point occur to me to use items. Kind of hilarious. Using potions dance game? I know, right? Have you no self-respect? Dicey Dungeons DLC? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna... I do also have food that I could use if I had to. I usually don't bother for my first several monsters. Unless I really hit a wall. True, Halo Fire. Very true. I'm gonna forget about them immediately. Uh-oh. That's a lot of damage. I'm gonna do this, and then hopefully we get him with the AoE next turn. Probably gonna lose this fight, which is fine. And Brave your first monster stay a while. Not necessarily. I'd like to at least see what my next few pickups are gonna be. Please no. Alright. Good use of items there. There's a couple things over here. Am I cracked in this run yet? No. Not yet. Dota's a healer? Not yet. Ah, this. Okay, yeah. Right. And there's the AoE heal. If we don't get something else, I'll probably put Dodo in my party when we get to level 10. Honestly, I should probably be using regeneration. I just can't be bothered. As long as I'm not going to lose the fight, my goal is to win as quickly as possible. You know, as long as I actually win. I just want to get the XP, maybe a drop, and keep going. All right. Is there? Yeah, there's an item right there. Feather's decent. Why are we talking about Bowser cock? Robot, why? Why are you like this? Why not? You know what? It's a fair point. Why not, I guess. As you were. Oh, any day now. Liquid. Gonna get right on that. 100%. Don't you worry. You never play with the lion? Dang. Probably can't beat this. Might as well try, though. Oh, it kind of hates the corrosive jabs, so maybe. Assume that's the best, yeah. Any day now, Copium. What is my opinion on Bowser cock? I guess I'm neutral on Bowser cock, to be honest. No strong feelings one way or the other. I mean, it exists. Is Bowser cock spiked or... Oh no. Well, that was my only damage, so we probably lost. It's a champ, though, so I don't lose anything. Actually, well, I think we got him. Mimic and Poison are doing enough, and Mimic seems super tanky against his stuff. Hi, fella. What about Bowsette cock? Oh, shit. Uh-oh. This is gonna be very close. I just need one person to survive. Oh, thank God. That was sketchy. Skill, please. That's very sketchy. There's a water orb there. Excuse me? 2 potions that I could never use. Great. Good pickup. Is that like a... yeah. What about Rex Preggers? What about it? Thanks for that, Cyber Benny. Very useful information. You guys ready to see some epic gamer skills? Check this out. This try for sure. That didn't count. That didn't count, I slipped. No, that didn't count either. Stubbed my toe. Hey. Worth. There we go. Gamer God skills in progress. That was totally my first try. I was just adding suspense. I could have done it at any point if I wanted to. Just didn't feel like it. Why did I come over here? Alright, we gotta do this. And then we gotta come up here. And then we can go. Nice jump. Yeah, it's weirdly fun doing the blind rooms. Oh no, you beat me. I'm not going through all that for a level 1 reward box, thanks. got more important things to do. Coward. Hey man, it is what it is. I got places to be. Alright, monster number 1. Frosty. Okay. It's got a chill AoE at level 10 and a shield skill, which I like to have. Multi-chill. Does Frosty have congeal at any point? Doesn't look like it. I really like Ice Shield. That's way later, though. Frosty is just Frost Orbs, I think. Suspense for Dark Chest, but leave a fight? What? People should speedrun Bravery Rando. Magma Moth. Magma Moth is solid. Let's see. What party do we want here? Who's not contributing much right now? I kind of want to keep the Mimic for the ring thing. Just to play with that. Try Dodo. You should do it, Halifire. Okay. Oh, I probably should have saved a couple levels. That guy might have some good drops. I'm pretty sure I can't win this fight right now, though. I'm just going over here to get the teleporter, basically. And then I go back and do the dungeon. We gotten pretty unlucky in terms of being able to get like good shit early so far. It's possible one of the later game monsters we saw had a good drop. I don't have all the drops memorized. Oh, are they Halo? Alright. I'm gonna go to the Frost area now. Since we have a mount. We can go this way, right? I assume we can beat this guy now. It's gonna be pretty sad if we can't. Oh shit, I forgot to give gear to my new guys. They're naked. Don't think it matters. I think we are good. Triple fire already, nice. So an option to get chosen monsters for ability or something in later game. You always get the swim ability after the Sun Temple. There is a mechanic in this where you can trade the guy that usually takes your eggs for like the army or whatever. You can trade a shift stone. Let's go. You can trade a shift stone, a switch stone, and a skill potion, and he'll give you another monster. You can only do that like 7 times. I rarely use it more than once or twice, though. Oh, right. That guy still has the stuff on him. Alright, so we'll definitely give you that. Some mana regen. Who's got the sustain ring too? I feel like this guy's gonna need it. Alright. Yeah, 7 eggs. I usually, if I get all my stuff shifted, I'll start doing that. Are we speedrunning? No, but I still like want to play efficiently. Entering +3. Okay, now what? What's Mogwai? Oh, that guy. It's another chill dude, so we might have a possible chill team going here. No congeal. So, not yet. But there's a chance. No, you're guaranteed to get the abilities you need to finish the run, but not all abilities. Congeal is really strong. It chunks so hard. But we need somebody with the actual aura. Definitely got the potential for a congeal party. Alright, I don't think I can make that. Nah, I need a flyer. There's an item over there, but... So in this area, there's a path to the Sun Temple in one of the next rooms, but you need the warm underwear, which we can just go get from the lady. Actually, have I picked up a raw hide yet? There's like 2 or 3 in this area, so I'll probably get one. Hopefully. Also, need to do that. Did I just pick up? I'm having a fucking... Yeah, this. I want to give that to someone. Dude, Dodo has nothing. Whoops. Sorry, Dodo. My bad, dude. It's fine for now. Got too frustrated with team building. It's pretty overwhelming, yeah. I can totally understand that. I found it to be a lot. But like, for subsequent runs now, I'm familiar with most of the skills and fairly familiar with most of the monsters in general. Those guys are pretty late game. Definitely can't fight them though. I don't think I can do this room blind. Not likely. You believe in gamer god skills? I don't remember exactly what it looks like is the problem. Yeah, fuck that. I don't even know what's in there. It's probably not worth it. Just don't go in the spot that kills you. Right. I didn't think of that. No thanks. I'm good. Sadly, chest items are not randomized. I wish they were. It's just monsters that are randomized. I didn't realize this guy had the long-range ice. That's nice. Fuck that monster right there. Brutus. He is a bitch. Alright, let's go get our undies. Hopefully. There's gotta be at least one raw hide in here that I can get. I think there's one behind a lightning orb, which I can't do. I'm not sure if there's any others I can get or not. Silvero. It's just the bird. I'll keep my Mimic for now. Is there one in here that I can get right now, Halefire? Usually by the time I come here, I've already got a rawhide from somewhere. I know there's definitely one or two in this area. I'm not sure if I have the abilities. Bandana +3. Eh. Might change to the Silvera later. I want to see if we get any good rings for Mimic. I've never really tried him like that. Beneath the Clothes Lady? Oh, I can't get up here, can I? Not without flight. Fair enough. Beneath the Clothes Lady, you say? Oh, the underwear lady? Right, yeah, I don't know why I was looking at the, I was thinking about the egg lady. Hopefully there is one I can get, otherwise I guess we'll just shard out. Please? I had an ignore monsters ability last run, it was so nice. Usually don't find one. The underwear lady. Epic. Epic gamer right here. Scroll +3 is nice. Magic and mana regen. Yeah, that's a straight upgrade. So you can have your sustain ring back, maybe. Does he need it, though? Little tiny bit. Good enough. Let me through. 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 Thank you. So that's where the lady is. I'm pretty sure there's a rawhide there. Maybe. Pretty sure maybe. Sadly, I can't get that one. No golden thick Miku for you. Even if it were real. Look at these sick dodges. What a gamer. Wool. Level badge. Wait, isn't there one over here that you need water for? Maybe? To the right? Yeah, okay, so... There's like a client, yeah, this. Our streamer is a gamer. Or it might just be the item at the top, I'm not sure. That's a wizard hat. Yo, that's nice. Guess I'll just give it to you. Don't really want to replace the other stuff. This one? Hey, beautiful. Alright, I give no fucks about what's over there, really. I had a feeling there'd be one I could get. So, now we're gonna get our last monster for a while, unless it has flight. Great flight. In which case we can get the one from the workshop too. So hopefully it's something good. I don't know why I came over here. I'll take that, I guess. Oh yeah, I did forget Magma Chamber. Totally did. We can go there now, actually, with our mount. I don't know if I have a carrot or not. No, I don't. Alright. I can probably do a couple upgrades. Check that in a bit. For now, let's go get our Mons. I say the chances are decent that one of them will be greatly levitate. In which case, I'm definitely going to go out to the workshop. Are all the enemies strong as hell? I'm in like a later game area right now, just collecting stuff basically. Once I unlock all the areas and get the eggs in them, I'm gonna go back to the earlier area and work my way through. To a certain extent, things are leveled based on the level you are when you go in, I think. I think she's invisible platforms. But they're still leveled higher based on the area. Invisible platforms is nice because there's some good loot behind some of those. It also lets me get into the DLC, and there's lots of good stuff in there if I have to go there. Plus, there's an egg. She has pretty good stats too. I've used her quite a bit, so I don't know if I'm gonna bother, but free bard, yeah, if you fuck around with all that. I would never do that unless I had to. Was it you that had it? Yeah, so we should give him HP stuff. Any other good HP stuff? No, that's it. Keep getting in your starting team. Nice. It's like a couple items to loot over there, but I guess we should go do dungeon now. We'll get to Magma Chamber from there. Ooh. 1 Azure gem and we can +4 that. That's really nice. Oh shit. All right. They're actually pretty similar strength, even with the higher level weapon on the Mimic. Wait. Should upgrade that too. Probably that. Oh, can I? No, they're only 1 level below. If somebody gets level 10 before they level up, then yeah. Can't remember if they give me anything yet. Dude, I tried doing an online PvP match, and I literally just got first turn demolished. So I queued up again, and they were now a higher rank than me, but I got them again, and they just did the same thing. Like, what the fuck, man? Oh, right. I should have looked at what their team was, because, Jesus. It just absolutely shredded me. The fight started up, and every one of their monsters just got, like, 3 buffs. If not more. And then they just did 1 combo, and I was dead. And I had, like, all good gear and everything. and what I thought was a decent team. Not good enough. I mean, I'm sure there's like optimal setups for that. They probably had something pretty nuts. Alright, get this lever. There's nothing here I want to fight too particularly. I definitely am going to take some fights in this area that we need to level up at some point. In fact, I shouldn't really be avoiding all the battles right now. I'm just lazy. Let's fight these guys, I guess. Time to test out our moth. Pretty decent. You can have a team that beats all the special fights. It's just not good enough for PvP. Yeah, I actually, all the special keeper fights, except for 2, I beat in 1 try, and then the other 2, it took me 2 tries. I had a pretty solid team. There are, in fact, goblins in this game. There's also Goblussy. Lots of Goblussy. Alright. The what? What? Goblussy? You got a problem with Goblussy? There is a Goblin King, yeah. There's like a goblin mech dude. There's a, there's a goblin miner as well. Goblin mage, goblin archer, goblin brute. You're deeply concerned with what? Goblussy? Why? What's the problem? You got something against Goblussy? Hey, chat made me read that word dozens of times on my first playthrough, and now you have to deal with it. That's illegal? Too bad. This is revenge. Down. Changeling. Changeling best goblin. Let's just make sure this guy dies. Don't threaten us with a good time. Too bad. Thank you, Sugar Pips, for the 63 months. That big number, thank you. Appreciate it. 2 stars, hell yeah. Dang, we're not gonna get to level badge them. Rip. There's loot here. Skill potion. I haven't used any skill potions yet. Oh, I didn't have any until that exact moment. That explains it. Alright, we need to go this way first. What's a tribal team? What does that mean? See if we can beat these guys. I guess I'll use this. Monsters with the same type, like bird or aquatic. Ah, yeah. This can be pretty nice. It's a team that has tribal tattoos. Ah, seems legit. I believe you. Uh-oh. Are we fucked? Stay tuned to find out. Dodo needs to get his heckin' heels unlocked already. Well, that's not ideal. Pretty sure Dodo loses this. Rip Dodo. Rip me. Good run, whatever. Damn, that's unfortunate. It was very close. My shit sucks right now. Full team of Dodos who avoid a ton of damage. Nah, it's a unique aura, I would imagine. And unique auras cannot stack. Ice orb. Oh, I've never gotten this. I've never had ice when I checked here. What is this? Dungeon Explorer. Those don't do anything, they're just visual. There's like a ton of outfits I haven't found, apparently. No idea where they are. This is magma chamber. This is magma chamber here. Should I? I'm just gonna grab these chests. I don't have to do the puzzle. Actually, if I do the puzzle, there's another chest to the left, technically. I guess I will, and then I'll go magma. It's such a cute outfit. Nice. I've only ever found, like, the dragon one, I think. Dragon Lord. Oops. Was I supposed to do this? Yeah. And then we go get the first one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna disable that extension. I was gonna do that and I forgot. Since we're done playing it. There we go. Fixed. Oh yeah, the underwear lady one I got too. Forgot about that. Definitely got that one. Fuck, which one opens that? That one? God damn it. This probably isn't even worth it. Bro, what? I'm so confused. What? How? I don't know how this room works. Whatever. We got it. I also don't like that room. Wizard hat and a hazelnut for my efforts. Woo. Hazelnut's alright. I usually use defense food. Alright, magma chamber. Give me something good. Something with big flight would be cool. Trog, what even is that? Oh, that guy. Shit. Think he's also invisible platform? Oh, he's a big boulder dude. Ooh, there's some good shit behind big boulders. He's got self-regen attack. Self-barrier. Oh, he's one of these. He's got a heal. Putting this guy instead of Dodo might be more interesting. this guy's like a really late game secret champion. Probably pretty good. It's hard to work with, is he? What does Dodo have in comparison? So Dodo has the bigger heal, but this guy has the heal debuff removal, right? Oh no, that's just a different heal. Channel improves healing and shielding skills. Just for age teams? Can't imagine he'd be worse than Dodo right now. Well, Dodo's got the passive healing too, I guess. At any rate, I'm gonna put him in instead of you, I guess. So he at least levels up. And now I'm just gonna go get the warp. And a couple chests. Is there a monster that's considered the best? I have no idea. Obviously, it depends on the team they're in, but there might be some that are particularly good. Oh, can't get that. No levitation. Best monster is the one that looks the coolest, of course. What? Thought I had to leave that lever. Oops. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously going to depend on your team. There's some monsters that have some pretty crazy stat boosting things, like that fucking merman guy. He's got like a ton of stuff that boosts his attack. I don't know if he's actually considered good. Now, we should probably go finish the dungeon. This is not the dungeon. What am I doing? That's a weird looking dungeon you've got there. Looking kind of Sun Temple-y. So I guess the Dodo has these buffs. The other guy doesn't necessarily have that. Is there no dragons? There's dragons, yeah. Quite a few, actually. Like 4 or 5 dragon-type monsters. Oh, we need those Dodo heals, man. Are there any cat girls? There's a cat boy. Actually, I don't know. It's just a cat. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. But it's a cat. Good meme, Lincolns. The cat is pretty strong stats-wise. Level 10 soon. They actually had a Cat Zerker plushie campaign that they did super recently, and a blob one. I think they both went through. Oh, so more than 4 or 5. I have no idea if I can beat this thing right now. This guy's hits pretty hard, and I have no heals, so my guess would be no. Oh, speaking of plushies, the guy finally got back to me. He said that they're going to add the tracking information to my spreadsheet when they ship, and then I'll be able to pass that along to all the giveaway winners. Just gonna be fun times, having to track down like 40 people that I Discord messaged to give them their tracking number. Fun times. I'm interested in playing Backpack Hero. I played it. I don't think I'll be going back to it for full release or anything, no. If that's what you mean. Let's take a look here. Right, definitely that. So this guy wants crit, seems. He's got multiple crits here. He's got a lot of crit stuff, holy shit. Let's give him a skill potion. How much more crit can I get him? We're gonna need a lot of mana regen with this. 120, that's what I thought. I guess I'll keep it like it is for now. Alright. There's one thing to grab up here. BRX spot, please. Why you no do the thing? Bravery mode, since the command is not working for some reason. There you go. Never mind. BRX bot has it. We only lose 8 attacks. That's definitely better. Although, we do lose the health as well, of course. And it has a higher than 50% crit chance. Pretty good. I'm probably due for a stretch. I really need to get a drink, too. I'm, like, super thirsty. I don't really feel like fighting 3 of those. Actually, they're DLC, aren't they? So they probably have good shit. I changed my mind. The triple age right away. I don't know about this one. I think we're fucked. Oh yeah, we're fucked. Whatever, kill me. I don't care. Take my money. I might come back and farm these when I'm a bit stronger though, if they have good shit. They might, because they're from the DLC. I'm just gonna pick the first action until I'm dead. I mean Gatorade Zero, yeah. That monster is probably my favorite that I've used. They do so much. That monster was in my team that I beat all the special keepers with. They're pretty nuts. I probably can't win this right now. We most likely need to grind. Level 18. That's a problem. I should just leave. Oh shit, Mimic doesn't have enough starting mana. It'll be fine? I disagree. I fundamentally disagree. Alright, we need to actually do some fucking fights. Fight some earlier dungeon stuff. We at least need to get our level 10. Although that's definitely not going to be enough to win that. The heals will help a lot, though. Alright. Hopefully we can at least take these guys. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, you can't capture new monsters. It's just not a thing. You get one new monster at the beginning of each area, and that's it. You have to make do with whatever you get. It's pretty fun, honestly. Makes the game very fast. Yeah, randomizer also speeds it up because you tend to get good gear much faster. This is probably one of the least lucky randomizers that I've had because we're just not getting like any lucky high-level weapon drops or anything. Yeah, the monsters are all random. Usually I get at least one really strong weapon or the ability to upgrade something to +5 at least like super early. I should go check on upgrades. I haven't looked in a while. We might be able to +5 something by now. I only needed like an Azure gem, didn't I, for one of them. Okay. Let's go check. So glad to see a different game. Different than what? Are you saying chat is sapping your luck? Maybe. I'm not saying you definitely are, but I don't know. There's a correlation. That's all I'm saying. Cult of the Lamb, right. We played that earlier. Oops. We still don't have the Azure gem. We can't buy it either, I don't think. We can get basic red, blue, green. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I can take one of those guys and 2 goblins. I already did this fight, right? And I won, I think. I'm just gonna focus that fucker down. Yeah, Cult of the Lamb was fun while it lasted. At the end of the day, there's not a whole lot to it, sadly. It was a nice short game. Okay, another level for you. Oh, and Magma got level 10. Okay, definitely AoE. When an ally applies burn, or when an enemy takes burn damage, 75% chance to remove a buff. That's pretty sick. Okay, I want like multiple things here. I want that. I want the heals. I want that. I'm gonna start with the heals. We desperately need healing. Dota's about to get some too. Yeah. Lots of Cult of the Lamb going on for sure. Now that we have AoEs, that we can't cast, we'll have to address that. I was gonna say this will go a little bit faster, but apparently not. It's so nice having heals, finally. I missed being able to actually do things. Toto hit level 10 as well. Heals first, and we'll worry about everything else later. It's almost like a cult. Haha. These guys are not too high level, so I should be able to handle it. Alright, Mimic needs some more stuff. I totally forgot about both of them. They both need starting mana. Whoops. Not bad. Chat has mentioned PlateUp. I've not even looked at trailers or anything, though. Not sure what it... Oh, fuck me. We have major mana issues. Not sure what PlateUp's all about. definitely kill him, right? Oh my god. Okay, good. I was hoping we get the burn. Bruh, how can you still not do this? Jeez. It makes NL yell at people. I see. Sounds like a fun time. Dude, this Dodo. Can be a friend killer? What, is like co-op cooking or something? How much regen do you need? 120? Guess I'll just give him that. I think I'm just gonna get rid of the crit ring, I guess. Still get a bit of crit chance from that. Oh yeah, there's so much customization. And I suppose we should probably get that. Alright. Phoenix. Yeah, I'm probably not going to use the Phoenix Serum, let's be real. Let's just be honest with ourselves. I used items because I was reminded that they exist. I'm now going to proceed to never use them again. Oh, right, I forgot about Dodo's mana regen issues. Whoops. I guess Moth can pick up the slack. Kind of sucks that he's my damage dealer. Uh-oh. This is a problem. Yeah, so I'm gonna heal Moth this turn. We should be able to heal with Dodo next turn. And then Moth can actually attack. That's not a whole lot of healing, though. Moth might die. God, the debuff's just instantly shredded, you fucker. There's no way we're winning this. There's no way. We're fucked. What an annoying combination. Rip my gold. Let's just go fight something else. Maybe we can take the guys at the start of the forest. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to... I don't know why I'm going down here. They're too strong. Let's just go to the blue teleporter and back out. What? This is not the way. Yeah, if you lose to a regular monster, you lose some money. You don't lose anything when you lose keeper fights or champion fights, though, at least. What do they even need money for? It's a good question. Fuck. Bastard. Let me through. God damn it. Monsters took my lunch money. Go right. You bitch. Move. Oh, thank God. I wasn't sure if I could get under there. Ooh. Sketchy. Actually, might as well delete these guys. Might get a good drop. I'd say that's a pretty good drop. Where do we fit that in for this guy? Starting mana is going to be slightly too low. Oh my God. Actually. There we go. Problem solved. Some pretty good stats right there. Honestly, I should probably try to farm another one of those for my third monster. Remember mana issues? One day I will. Now we'll do it right now. Right, so Dodo needs mana. Dodo starts with 137, 71 regen. Wait, how much is... Shouldn't Dodo be able to heal on the first turn? Oh yeah, but no, we wouldn't. And then by the second turn, he doesn't regen enough. Don't have a ton of mana regen stuff left. Not quite gonna cut it. Might be able to get a level up or two. Sun Palace? I have no idea. I think they're fairly high for me right now, though. I don't think I'd stand a chance. Why are these guys so strong? Oh, because it's based on a per room basis, isn't it? So because I never walked into this specific room, these guys are busted. Should have used the buff from the Dodo on the first turn. Just need Moth to survive. Okay, we're good. We're good. Vital Ring +2 in here, which is okay. Almost 5-star with 1-2-10. The game just knows I'm that good. Maybe we can get a couple useful upgrades. Yeah, I'd say that's useful. That solves the mana issues for them. For Dodo-chan. Got a couple level ups as well. Dodo, I guess we'll take that. Eventually, well, I should probably... Let's do this. Really, that's all I got. Have some corn, I guess. Maybe forest dudes? Let's see. Always lead with channel. Okay. I'll let my monsters die of starvation again. I don't like to use my food until I'm like confident I'm gonna use a team for a long time. I really should use it. Anything for the PvE trainer fights in the fortress? You do, but it's not much. Bracelet +4 is pretty nice. Dodo almost doesn't need the sustain ring now. Might as well use the lesser food. Yeah, you're not wrong. Hazelnuts are not going to be... Oops, that was a waste. Not going to be too hard to come by. Fuck it, have an almond. Why not? Dodo regenerates more mana than he needs per turn. So we're good now. Doesn't feel like a particularly good matchup for me. Oh, they don't do any damage, though. I guess we'll do that. We need some synergies going. Like, none of my monsters really have anything too synergistic, it feels like. I'll just kind of meh. I can never tell if cookie mushrooms are actually good. So they're good? I take it. Alright, that might be it. There we go. It's kind of a shitty fight. Ruby and Sapphire is really nice, actually. Where am I going? Oh, right. Yeah, I have to go get the key. That's where I'm going. Get some more crit stuff for him, I guess. Where am I going? Bro! My fucking brain. Might as well fight these guys. Like, I'm not okay. I usually go with defense food. It seems to help a lot. Nice. That's gonna be 5, right? Hammer. Not the best weapon ever, but decent. Time to do this puzzle for the 400th time. Yay! I'm pushing levers. Wow, look at the pretty colors. Yay, I'm having so much fun. This still has nothing on that fucking castle area. Fuck that place. I took a few minutes on this the first time. I forget the green. I look like I have done this 400 times. I have. I still forgot one. Okay, good. Done. Sounds pretty nice. What's in here again? I don't think I can reach that. Yeah, that's not. Let's just go continue. It's crazy that the fucking dungeon guy was level 18. Seems high. World record on the laser level room IL. Oh, I didn't get the key by the warp? Fuck. I have no shards either, and I can't buy shards. Not world record because I forgot the green. Aw, dang. I choked. I threw. I'm the worst. What a scrub. Should be it. Another hammer. And steel and sapphire, very good. Very nice finds. These guys seem like a good matchup, so I might as well fight them all. They have good shit and good XP. Or decent XP at least. cute. Another bracelet +4, nice. Does Dota want one? Oh, Dota's wearing one. Do you want one? Defense mana regen. Yeah, it's better than that. So you do, in fact. Why not? That's actually a decent improvement. Alright, let's go see if we can beat whatever champ we have over here. Probably not going to stand a chance in the Keeper battle after, but it's fine. There's not really anything over here for me at the moment, anyway. Like, once we get through this area, we can't go any further. We can't get into the beach yet. But it's good XP. Look at a few items. Keeper battle doesn't have a minimum level. It doesn't have a minimum level. But it's still probably a little bit high for me right now. If I had to guess. We'll see, though. Which one is better, Life Wave or Healing Wave? 250, 80% magic. 300, 7.5% health. Okay. One's not really better than the other, I guess. That guy drops the Ornate Pipe, which I don't really care about that much. Oh, okay. Guess I'll do that this time. Yeah, hopefully find some more good HP items. I'm gonna do fire, even though the resistance to it is still not too bad. Especially with the burn. Heck your buffs. More or less, Rev, yeah. You get what you get, and you gotta make a competent team with it. At the end of the day, you can always grind if you have to. But it's fun to just try to, like... Oh, right, this is before the champ. It's fun to just try to win at, like, the lowest level you can. Brutus has hide +5. Ooh. Yeah, maybe I should try to farm Brutus then. Maybe I can win this? I have no debuff removal, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. You think I lose? I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose. Yeah, I'm going to lose. Too much debuffing. Can't keep up. Trying to focus one guy down. Ah, good. Good. Yeah, that'd be sick. A spreadsheet of who drops shift stones as well would be pretty cool. I haven't even leveled up these other monsters. I'm just gonna forfeit. There's not really much reason to go over there anyway. God, I hate the early game when you can't buy crystal shards yet. I think I need one more keeper rank. Walking is the worst. Madlord and Terradryle. Terradryle. What monster is Terradryle? I can't picture it. Electric Worm. Oh, really? Shit. Oh yeah, they do drop shift stones. Dang, we need to farm them. That should be like priority number 1. Rare from Terradryle, common from Madlord. Okay. I can live with it being a rare. Shift stones will certainly help. I'm not sure what each of these guys' shifts are, but I'm sure they're useful. Yeah, I can probably just 1 or 2 turn AoE them. Okay, where exactly were they? These flower dudes are here too. I guess I'll kill them while I'm at it. See if we get tendrils. I think Megamoth has extra debuff. 1 thorn tendril. Not sure where the Terradryles are. Guess I'll just wander around. Alright, these ones are high level. Forgot. Which is not a bad thing, necessarily. If I don't die. Looks like we're fine. Oh, don't know, it has the debuff removal. Okay. Where are these worms? My favorite monster? Probably the DLC moth. Whatever that thing's name is. The monster's pretty sick. I don't remember exactly all the stuff it does. So it has an attack which does good damage, but also, oh hey, there's one. It also heals your whole party and buffs them, and I think it maybe even removes buffs from the enemy or something too. It does like 4 things at once. Yeah, mosquito, not moth. Yeah, Emberglna. That's pretty sick. It's not gonna be 6-star, but it'll be 5-star. Not lucky enough. Good to get some gold as well. I definitely want to get some shift stones if I can. We do have 7 monster bells. So if I find a group of 2 or 3 of those, I'll probably use the monster bells. 12,000 score for a 6-star. Oh. I don't know where I'm going. Why did I drop down? There's one. It's gotta be 6, right? How's that not 6? Didn't see what score I got. It's gotta be a battle around here with 3 worms, or at least 2 worms. Somewhere. 5-star gamer, Lamau. Shameful. 2 worms. All right. It's more like it. I think if I just go for the 2 AoEs, it might be 6-star. Okay, let's go respawn those. See if I can win with just the 2 AoEs. And if that is enough. Finish with Flamestorm? Really? That's so close. But the Flurry of Blows does more damage. Why is that better? Oh well, level 5 or 5 stars will have to do, I guess. What was my score with this? Slightly lower, so no, the... Hey, there's one. Let's take a look. Remove a debuff from each monster at the start of each turn. 1% crit chance for each buff. Equip additional accessory. Reduce damage taken, increase damage. Yep, okay. Is it just me or do these two kind of have shitty shifts? Dodo seem best to me. Get that to start. Damage only matters for the 3rd attack in a round. The first 2 just want combo for score. Interesting. Drop a buff. Yeah, I'll try that. If that has an effect. I don't know if it does. Does that help? That seems like the exact same score. It was like 11, 5, 6, 8, right? Are you all... Everything I'm using on this guy, I'm not really using Air Sickle. So right now, Orb might be slightly better. Slightly more damage. I use an extra move so it evens out. Right, makes sense. Maybe now... that little bit of extra damage, we can get there. Ah, didn't make that much difference. Got another one though. I'm just gonna use up all my monster bells while I'm here. Why not? Oh, okay. 6-star, but we did not get it. I'll take it. So I guess I got 6-star just because I got like some crits maybe, which increased my score for damage. Okay, we have 3 now. I don't know if I'm gonna bother use it on these dudes. Hey, and an extra. Okay. What kind of other ones do we have? A lot of similar ones. Curse Chain seems pretty nice. Those are both pretty nice. No need to farm shift stones for eggs because we have no access to switch stones. What? What? answering a question. Oh, for new eggs? Nah, it's more to have them. Like, I'm not really decided fully on my team yet. Dodo seemed worth shifting. But I want to have some shift stones for whenever I commit. Take that, I guess. What's that? Nobody drops switch stones? Dang. That's unfortunate. Okay. Am I strong enough yet? Probably not. Actually, before we go, thank you, Wide Wings, for the 7 months. Appreciate it. It's pretty nice. Might see if I can get that higher later. Let's see, do we want to switch anything out here? 16 mana regen. We could get rid of 12. So if we kept 4, if we kept any mana regen, we could switch to something else. You can get clear stones from one monster. So yeah, I guess worst case, you could farm those and farm shift stones, and then just clear into shift. I went to the wrong area. Clear stones remove their shift, so then you could just reshift with the other type. Yeah, usually you pick up some from item boxes. I might as well fight all the monsters along the way. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Give me that sweet, sweet damage. Yeah, I mean, if I get the switch stones, I get them. If I don't, I don't. It's whatever. Damn it, I just wanted to get this map square. Now I've got to deal with this. I'll probably get 1 or 2. Who drops the clear stones? Let's see if I can win this now. This will be a nice little test. Are we strong enough? I think we got this. I don't think he has access to the fuck you up and heal and buff shit yet at this stage, so that's nice at least. We might have a chance against this keeper battle. You could even 5-star that, nice. I'll fight you too, might as well. Oh, who's the Tanuki gonna be? Oh, Steam Robot. Alrighty. I've never really played or seen Temtem. I know it's like a monster building game though, so yeah, I'm sure it has some stuff in common at least. You think you saw a DLC monster drop a shift stone? Yeah, Terrorjaws DLC. Alright, time to see if I have big enough balls for this guy. Could also level and gear up my other monsters if I need to. I don't really need channel at the moment, so I'd rather get Joust on. Should use Quicken. Triple sidekick. Oh yeah, we're good. I think we're good. Something tells me, I don't know, that we got this. Easy game. Crazy how much a difference being double the level can make. Hey, stop taking my buffs. They're really good debuff removal. Can it be Gobos? Considering they seem to be tickling me at best, I would say that yes. Can probably beat Gobos. Just a guess. Fucking healer. Get out of here. GG. Wow, reward box level 1. Holy shit, a strawberry. Can't believe it. Okay. What should we do now? One whole heckin' strawberry. I might be able to get away with Magma Chamber or a little farming up in the Frosty Peaks. Oh yeah, I could fight the boss there. That might get me high enough rank to buy shards and stuff at least. I really want to be able to buy shards. Not sure how high level she is. Well, 21 minimum. Yeah, that's probably a bit high then. I'm probably not too far off from being able to win that other keeper battle in the forest. I don't think they were too much higher level. Wow, they're really bullying that Dodo. Poor Dodo. How dare you pick on Dodo-chan? Level 19? Yeah, I bet I could handle that. If I need something to do. Alright. I'm gonna go try that boss fight real quick, though. Before I do that. That seems pretty nice. Bracer +5, right? Did want a third one. This guy does not need that much mana regen, so yeah. Have some more damage, Dodo. For the, like, one time a fight that you attack. Well, there's also... I think there's a shift stone over here, isn't there? Wait, can I get there without... No, I need flight. Dang. I can get this, at least. So I guess... either the beach monster or the castle monster is gonna have to be greatly levitate at this point. That's a really nice one to get early for getting, like... You know, there's lots of stuff you can fly up to as you're going along. I don't really want to have to backtrack. can get to Underworld before beach? What? Don't I need all the tokens, including the one at the beach? There's one at the end of beach in like the lower left corner of it. Unless I'm crazy. Could be in beach or castle, but it can't be in castle. Why not? Don't I only need it to get to the workshop? Oh, you needed to get Leonard out of the hole, right? Yes, I totally forgot about that. True. So it has to be at the beach. In that case. Yeah, I think we're gonna win this fight, chat. I don't know. I think we have a pretty good shot. Not bad. Shuriken +3, you say? Kind of need the mana regen right now. Is Dodo all physical? Yes, there's no reason to change that. Silvera has improved flying? Oh, thought it'd be regular flying. Ooh, I'm tempted now. I wanted to try to get some good rings for the Mimic, but do I care enough to give up on improved flying? I don't think I do. Can the bug fly? Nah, bug is just fire. Just ignite. Fuck it, we'll make it work. If it's no good in my party right now, I can always just use Sutsune with the +5 Morningstar in the meantime. Wait, what does Mimic do? Also just fire. Wait, Mimic is ranged fire at least, which is nice for a couple treasures. I think I'd rather have Great Flight though, for sure. Yeah, it'll get us another egg and some gear. Oh my god, I was so confused. I was like, where is it? It's a fucking egg, dummy. Alright, Silvero. Silvero's got some buffs. AoE chill. Increase damage to chilled enemies. No congeal. Buffs and crits, I see. Sidekick damage improved by 50%. Works pretty nicely with the Dodo, actually. Let's get that AoE for sure. That. Alright. Hey, he's got some pretty good buffs. I don't know if this is gonna work in my party right now. Wait, what type of attacks? It's a combination. Oh yeah, that's a really nice one. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I wouldn't have replayed this at all, but I've done like 6 or 7 of these runs now. It's super fun. What is Dodo? Oh, Dodo's got an AoE down there? Shit. Couldn't hurt to have the option. Should probably grab these next, though. not. Let's get that hybridization and the Gale next. It is pretty addicting. There's a couple items I can get up there. No shards, too lazy. I can quit whenever I want, absolutely. Did I level up? Can I buy shards? I want to buy shards real bad. I hate not having shards. It's actually the worst. One more level, I guess. Soon. Sonic Wave was not available yet, was it? Oh shit, I'm fucking blind. Fuck Earthquake. Let's take that instead. Two more. I'm gonna grab auto heal and that, I guess. Yeah, that should be better. I could probably do this now. Yeah, it's just have something useful for Dodo to do once he's done with the buffs. Did I put anything on this guy? I sure didn't. Sure fucking didn't. Oh, right. Oh, no, I guess the stuff that was on Mimic came off, so I don't need to worry about that. I don't know, maybe just some defense. Good enough. What's up, some person, Pyro fan? Oh, I totally forgot what I was just gonna do. I was gonna go to the workshop with my flight. Let's just get to the beach and then I'll do that. Assuming I can win this fight, which I should be able to do. That 50% more effective sidekick should be pretty nice. Oh shit, I could use the level, and I also didn't skill potion the bird. Forgot about that. You don't have any skill potions, okay. Happened to our Mimic? Our Mimic turned into a bird. Somehow. Not sure how that happened. It's really weird. Just all of a sudden, it was a bird. Must have really liked this game. I have 100 hours in this game. I don't even want anything here, honestly. Playing the roguelike mode. Bravery mode randomizer is super fun. This is like my 6th or 7th run or something. Okay. Start with Joust. Oh, nice. Dragonheart. Do that first. What ends the run? I mean, the run doesn't really end. You either finish the run or you give up and stop playing. That's it, really. I didn't quicken yet, did I? Although, 2 of us ended up with agility anyway, so fuck it. I see we're pretty well set up now. Start hitting them with that. Oh dang, Sonic Wave must cost more than 120. Yeah, for sure. There was a lot of monsters, like the final boss monster, for example. Like, you're done with most of the game by the time you get that. So it's cool to have an excuse to use it. This is just like a stalemate right now. Try to focus one guy down. Since nothing's really happening. Should be able to get him this turn. I think the burn will finish him off. I was incorrect. Dude, something needs to give here. I'm glad I have debuff removal. We could be having a bad time. There we go. This guy next, I guess. Need to get that haunted oven out of here. I'll get around to it. Why did you ban Halo Fire Blow? Halo's fine. I don't mind people helping with this. Misclick of the century. Fair enough. Sorry, Halo. Blob is a misclicking monster. Alright, well, we're gonna win. Trying to mod Halo. Rex think. Thank you for the 33 months, Lint. No Wahoo, sadly. Just a regular old roar. Well, we are up to damage boost time. Game wants the fight to end. Hope that won't be a problem. Kind of scared. I'm gonna finish on this guy, 'cause do more damage to the oven. Oh my god, that guy. Okay, good. Thought that fucker was gonna live. Just do that. All right, quite a fight. Quite the fight. But we got there. You're just clicking back to this window from Discord. Nice. And you managed to click on the ban. Good shit. So there's a champ fight up here, which will probably be fine. It could be terrible or garbage. We'll see. Keeper fights are the biggest challenge in the game by far, with the one exception of 6-star champion fights. Yeah, keeper fights are usually the hardest, I agree. That's usually where the walls are in these runs, too. The keeper models. Guess I should do something else with Moth. Sure, why not, Oreo Souls? I banned them. I'm the worst streamer ever. I think I'll start saving for level 20 now. I don't think there's anything too pressing to grab at the moment. Weird how most of this game is absolutely joke easy to beat, although hard to get 5 stars and get all the rewards. Then keeper fights are just these sudden walls of difficulty spike. A friend got stuck on one and just quit the game. Oh dang, that's too bad. But yeah, they definitely are a spike. This looks fine, I think. Got the ice storm for those fire boys at least. Let's get some more buffs on. That guy's gonna get chunked real hard from the fire. Alright. Let's see. Stack another fire on him, and then we'll ice storm. The Eric fight at the entrance to Underworld? Yeah, that one's usually tough. That can be a wall in this run too, for sure. Oh damn, get fucked. I think that's that sidekick thing, man, is really boosting the damage. So our team's working pretty decently well now. We're getting somewhere with it. I think I can buy shards now, finally. Thank fuck. Didn't mean to skip that, but whatever. There's more stuff back there. I'm just gonna grab the warp though. There's also some loot up here. Can't get it all without the grappling hook, but skill potion's nice. Oh, we haven't skill potion Dodo either. Dang. Dude, chill, it's so good. This guy, huh? Okay. How's this gonna go? What does Skillo Potion do? It gives you basically like a free level. Just gives you a skill point to use like a level would. You can use them once per monster. Dude, everyone's already got the triple sidekick. Nice. Guess killing wins the best bet. The Ignite's a little bit better here. Try to get weakness on him. Nice. He doesn't like when you punch him in the face. That's understandable. Nice, Looney. Wait, he's removing my buffs. You bitch. Who do you think you are? You don't like being punched in the face? Wow. A little baby. What if it's in the bedroom? And it's a sexy punch? That's different, right? You're a very boring person. Dang. Love getting my nose broke. Dude, same. So hot. Although when they just grab my cock and just snap it off. Requiring extensive surgery and rehabilitation. The best. Rex. Okay, no. Fine. Thank you, sir. Those are both of the things I would have liked to get from him. I'm a big fan of Abyssal Sword. Should I just shift this guy? What did he have again? Decrease damage taken. I mean, this one gives him a lot of stats. Eh, why not? I mean, I can spare it. Yeah, I can't farm him. Yeah, I love Abyssal Sword. Thank you. Okay, let's go see how much I can get the Abyssal Sword leveled up first. If at all. Okay, we need to buy... Can I buy those yet? Not yet. Next level up. Crystal Shards, though, I think I can get now. Yeah, this game's great, Influential One. And some monster bells. Also, can sell rares that I'm never going to use. I don't know. I might use those. Yeah, just to teleport back. I hate having to walk back every time I want to go back. Crystal Shards are much more convenient. The DLC is like, it's not too extensive, but it's a fun addition to the game, especially for like a first playthrough. It'd be cool to do a, like if you've only played through once, you could do a run like this, a rando bravery run, and you could do the DLC then. Our moth is slapping pretty hard now. Crimson Gem. Cool, cool. So at the top of this area, there's one mandatory fight to get the stuff at the very end, but other than that, we can explore and get a bunch of loot. I suppose it's possible I could win the fight. It's not likely, though. Yeah, this game has good music. Tengu. That guy has really high damage. Dude's got 4 mana overloads. Yeah, he's pretty strong. I'll stick with my current team for now. No new ability, sadly. Of course I'm a gamer. That's the whole point of me. To be a gamer. That's why you're here, right? For epic gaming. Skill trees are not randomized. I didn't see what level these guys were, but it's definitely too high. We're fucked. We're so fucked. Let's try to survive. I have my doubts, though. That hurts. A little bit. We don't need that. That's not a lot of damage. They might be able to pull this off. Seems possible. Yeah, for some reason, the throwing system, it just won't connect to Twitch for me. It won't even try. I have no idea why. It just won't. And they have no idea why either. They can't figure it out. It's real dumb. They're like trying to get to the bottom of it, but as of right now, there's just nothing I can do. We even like deleted the all the registry information for it, and we tried like I'm on the experimental build. We tried switching to the regular build. We tried clearing all the data. Nothing does anything. It just doesn't work. It's super weird. There was one other person in the Discord who said they were having the same issue, but right now they have no idea why it's happening. It's strange. It's like only very limited people it's happening to, it seems. For whatever reason. Okay, well that was an ordeal. 5 stars. Nice. Sweet. It was an ordeal, but we got there. We can't do this. Best color? You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Oh man, we won't be able to do the puzzle in here that requires ranged fire anymore. Because I turned Mimic into a bird. Yeah, right here. Feels bad, man. If user equals B-Rex explode? That's rude. How do explore abilities work? You may be required to go to like areas in a slightly different order than you normally would, but ultimately you're guaranteed to get what you need to be able to win. Like the logic is, it ensures that it's possible. In addition to the monsters you get at the start of each area, you can donate a shift stone, a switch stone, and a skill potion to this guy to get another egg. You can do that only 7 times. Usually I only get the chance to do it once or twice because there's not a lot of switch stones in particular to go around. But yeah, it's a really high cost. At the end of the day, usually you can make some kind of half-decent synergistic team after you get a handful of monsters. Switch stones are farmable by 2 monsters. Oh, sorry, no, I'm thinking of shift. Shift stones are, switch stones are not. For whatever reason. I think there's a +5 feather over here, which is pretty nice. I think that's what it is. Yeah. +5 feather. Crit chance and mana regen. Do you think 11% crit chance is better than 28 magic? Surely, right? It's gotta be. That's a lot of crit. You rate certain synergies more than others? I don't know. There's some combos where you just get like free buffs, heals, and everything like from all your actions, from all the synergies. And then it's just more simple stuff like Congeal that's really strong. I totally forgot to use buffs. Whoops. Yeah, that's a problem. Moth has crit ability. Oh, did he? Nice. Wow, that was a huge heal. Why did that heal double? It healed, but then it healed again. For some reason. Yeah, I think we could use that. Do I have a heal crit? I don't think so. I don't believe I have heal crits. Maybe I have the thing that makes sidekick effect heals? I don't think I did, though. I'm gonna look at the skill tree after this. Try to understand why that happened. Alright. Surprisingly, I'm handling this area fine. I didn't notice what level the monsters were still. Probably in the 20s at least, though. I'm definitely better since my first playthrough, yeah. I'm decent. Sidekick support on Dodo. Oh. Aha. Yeah, that's super good. That like doubled the amount of healing. I never really noticed how fucking effective it was. Another room I love doing over and over and over and over and over. My favorite. Such fun. I think this is a piece of level 5 gear though. So it's worth. Level 5 bracelet. Don't mind if I do. You don't need that now. Coat seems fine. You get anxiety thinking about redoing the obnoxious puzzles. Yeah, it's a pain. I really wish they would add a feature to just make the puzzles automatically be solved on randos. That probably wouldn't be that easy to implement, I guess, but it'd be really nice if we can have it. There's one more key, which we have to do a fight for. Might be able to win it based on how this has been going. Oh, okay. I guess this is happening. This I might not be able to win. I got a feeling I'm about to get fucking shredded here. But we'll see. Yeah, fuck those, Dragonheart. Agreed. Hey, Rainbow Dino. Nice. Good shit. Rainbow Dino is one of my favorites. So cool looking. You're near this motherfucker. I don't usually go to Blobberg. What is the condition? Is it just seeing all 3 statues and then you can fight the guy? Can't remember. Yeah, I guess we're gonna win this, no problem. Need to find the final door in Magma Cavern. Final door. You mean just the entrance? to the slime place? Oh, okay. Neat. Yeah, I should probably do that then. There's one slime statue here. There's one in the dungeon. Where's the last one again? Sun Temple? Ah, yes, okay. This guy is like so fucking tanky. What the hell? What a Chad. That double regen. Oh, we need to remove that. Double regen, double barrier. What a bitch. We're slowly making a dent. Keeps rebuffing himself. Do normal fights have the mechanic where eventually you get the infinity damage boost thing each turn? I don't know if I've ever seen that happen. This one guy is just unkillable. It doesn't? Oh, dang. It probably should. Oh my god. We're almost there. Didn't know the song went on that long. This guy's, he's just doing us a favor, making sure that we get to hear the full song, that's all. Good god. 5 stars. Thanks for cursing the audio. Lovely. What's up, legendary me is cracked? Oh my god, it's so cursed. That sound effect was kind of cool. Sound effect's actually really nice with the cursing. Music's pretty cursed, though. What does Rainbow Dino Fire look like? I don't think I made it special. Just normal. Rainbow was one of the first rares I make, so it's slightly lazier. It doesn't really have any special features. I could totally make it Rainbow Fire. 3 Mad Eyes. They're gonna do some damage. This might be a problem. Firestorm's gonna do pretty good damage to them, at least. This is way less bad than I expected. Okay. Thought these guys were like really strong. How does it work? So I have a mixer, a digital mixer. And you can switch to profile, like you can save and load profiles, and there's like effects on it, so it just triggers the press of a hotkey on my machine, which activates the profile, and the profile turns on effects where like it pitches the audio up in one channel and down in the other, and then adds reverb, which is what results in the cursed sound. It's triggered via Leeuwarden board, which just allows you to like connect like channel point rewards and everything to stuff happening on your PC. Bye, Rainbow Dino. We'll miss you. This is the standard dino. The yellow dino. Alright. Oh, I just realized we have levitate big boulders, so we're gonna be able to get the stuff at the top. Let's go. Well, the cursed audio has a pretty long cooldown. You can only do it a couple times per stream. Cursed Dino is still an option, yeah. Sure, beginner trying to build monsters with some strategy. Feels like I'm just brute forcing everything. I mean, isn't all the fun figuring out synergies yourself? Mostly just like try to look for auras and stuff that are synergistic with other monsters. Make sure you have at least one healer, and you probably want buffs or buff removals. There's no way I'm winning this. Can't hurt to try, though. Oh. Yeah, he's doing some damage. That hurts a little bit. Should I self-heal? Hopefully he won't target the moth. He targeted the moth. I think I could win this, actually, but do I need to? I don't really. There's nothing here. Like, I don't even... What's even back there? Went straight for the moth. Yep. He knows. He's killing me already. Oh my god. Brutal. That's whatever. Another like 4 or 5 levels, that'll probably be trivial, but I don't think I have much reason to go back here. Yeah, definitely make use of the combo system. Hit with your heaviest hitter last. Using actions before that builds the combo meter, makes it do more damage. Heals and stuff build combo as well. Is that worth using yet? Sure is. What else can I do? Nothing worth doing. What's next? Probably Sun Temple, I guess. But we will save that for another time, because that's going to do it for today. We are at our 5 hours. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a sponsorship for a game called Cursed to Golf, which is like a golf roguelike. So we'll probably do 3 hours of this or something else, and then we'll do that for a couple hours. Actually looks pretty good. For now, though, let's find somebody to raid. If you are a new viewer, you could click follow if you want more cute dino in your life. Has been released. I don't know if it's releasing tomorrow, but I have access. I don't get to raid Lex too often. Let's raid Lex, playing Cult of the Lamb. Raid message is Dino Cult, Dino Cult, Dino Cult, Dino Cult. Because she also will have a Dino Cult. What's a good emote for this? Blankies. Alright, chat. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully it should be pretty close to being on time again. I woke up reasonably early today. But I will see you then. Thanks again for watching, and have a good one. Later.